Hi everyone, and thanks so much for stopping by my channel. So we're making turkey today, and it's not as daunting a task as it looks. Check it out. I'm starting with 3 scallions, 1 onion, 6 garlic cloves, and this is about a 20-pound turkey. This is a big turkey, so I'm going to need a lot of seasoning. So I'm using pink Himalayan salt, and I'm not measuring here, but I just want to make sure that the seasoning is spread all over the turkey. This is some red pepper flakes. I have some powdered jerk seasoning here, and I'm going to add a little of it to give it a bit of a Jamaican flavor. If you don't have this, that's fine. You can always leave this out. This is some dried thyme, and I really like thyme on poultry, so I'm adding a good amount of it here. So this is some oregano. I'm adding some homemade all-purpose seasoning. And this is some liquid soy seasoning, which is similar to soy sauce. I'm just going to add a little bit of this because I don't want it to be too salty. So now I'm going to take my time and rub in all the seasoning onto the turkey, making sure that it covers everywhere. So don't be intimidated about making a turkey. If you can roast a chicken, you can certainly cook a turkey. You just have to make sure that it's seasoned really well. Now I'm going to turn it over, wash my hands, and season on this side. And the good thing is that because the turkey's in the oven for so long, after about an hour and a half, you can actually taste some of the juice just to make sure that it's seasoned the way you like it. And if it's not, then you can just add some salt or pepper or some more herbs. It's really forgiving as long as you don't add too much at the beginning. Remember, you can always add seasoning, you can never take it away. So now I'm going to add the onions, garlic, and scallions and rub it all around and get it on the inside of the turkey as well. So the way that I prepare my turkey is I start 2 days before the dinner. I let it thaw in cold water, which will take about half a day to do. After that, I fully immerse it in a brine of cold water and about 6 tablespoons of salt, and I keep that in the fridge overnight. And then I season the turkey. Some turkeys will come with the neck part, which we really like, so I season that as well. I tuck the legs through the skin to keep it nice and secure, and this is going into my fridge for 24 hours. So it's the next day, and I've preheated my oven to 360 degrees. And now I'm adding some butter to my roasting pan. This is about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And I'm just going to use a brush to spread it out on the pan. And now I'm ready to put the turkey into the roasting pan along with everything in my bowl. I'm taking the garlic, onions, and scallions off the top because they'll just burn, so they should be put on the bottom or on the inside of the turkey. So I'm putting my lid on, and then I'm going to put my turkey in for the first hour and a half, and by then I should have some juices at the bottom of the roasting pan so that I can start the basting process. So it's been about an hour and a half, and my lid peeled off some of the skin, so I won't be using that lid anymore. I'll use some foil instead. So as you can see, there's a lot of liquid at the bottom here, so I'm going to baste the turkey with all this juice. And what I like to do as well is use my knife to pierce the skin all over so that when I baste the turkey, the juices are going on the inside, and it also helps to keep the breast nice and moist. So because the turkey's been in for about an hour and a half, I feel comfortable that I can actually taste the juice and see if it needs any more seasoning. This is actually pretty good, so I'm not going to add any more seasoning, but I'm going to add a little bit more butter. And now I'm going to put some toothpicks on top so that I can use the foil to kind of tent the turkey so it won't actually touch the skin and pull it off. Back into the oven it goes for 3 more hours, basting every 30 minutes. So after 4.5 hours, my turkey is done. I'm taking out the toothpicks and I'm going to do a final basting here. And then I'm going to let the turkey rest for at least 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes before cutting into it, just to make sure that the juices won't just run out. This turkey is nice and brown with some crispy skin, and it's going to be nice and moist on the inside because of the slow and low cooking that I've done here and the amount of basting that I've done. Thanks so much for watching, and happy cooking!